Hey everyone, it's Stephanie here, and I just have a quick video to share how I store my stencils. I shared this image on Instagram, I think in December, and I've had a lot of questions, probably because stencils have become so popular, so I just wanted to share here what works for me. This is some of my stencils here, and what I've just used is, these are just clear flap seal bags. I've already pre-cut the top of it off here. And I don't have any more of this size. I'm actually waiting for my next stock of them to come in. But it's just a bag like this. This is just a smaller version. And it just opens at the top and then has the flap seal area that can fold over to seal the bag. The ones that I used here, this piece of adhesive was actually on the top, so when I cut it off, I just cut that right off. It doesn't really matter if this is here or not. It's not going to affect anything if that's on there, but a lot of these type of bags you can buy now with the adhesive on the top, and then you can just cut them off. So that's what I did. I just used this bigger size and just went ahead with my paper trimmer and cut that off. It takes 2 seconds and it cuts perfectly in a paper trimmer. And then I was just left with the square piece, which is what you see here. So it's just it just opens at the top there, and it's not as thick as like stamp storage pockets and stuff, but because the stencils are so thin, it's not really a necessity to have a super thick material. And so far this is what I found size wise that fits them perfectly. So I really like this system, and I'm glad I tried it out because it works really well. So I just went ahead and labeled them the same way that I label my stamps and everything else, and just cut a piece of cardstock just slightly smaller than the clear plastic sleeve, and then I just slide that in there, and that gives the perfect amount of support for the stencil. So once you have that in there, it's perfect. And then the 6x6 stencil just slides right in there without a problem. And most stencils are this size or smaller, so it's a great system to pretty much store all your stencils. My Tim Holtz stencils are stored in a different area just because they're longer and don't really fit in these, so I don't really use that for these. And these are great even just for like smaller size stencils or like little masks and pieces. Like I even have like my little mask pieces inside of these, and then it keeps everything completely uniform and stored together. My other, I also have the memory box stencils, which are a little bit different because they have this little piece that sticks out and you can put these on a ring. But I still like this system because they fit pretty well in there. And I don't want to cut that off because it has the information. So I just go ahead and still do the same thing and just have the little piece hanging out. And then like this perfect one, it's so intricate, but it fits perfectly in the pocket. So it's just a really great system. And then I just go ahead and put dividers in them and then just put them inside of storage and completely store them that way. And then you can easily just flip through to find whatever it is that you need. So I hope that helps you. If you are still looking for an idea for stencil storage, go ahead and give this a try. And thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.